beat Georgia, so maybe we will win, but it's on the
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly when that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense will be the first to dive on ball plays in this one. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really...
Breaks into the open. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice.
No more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Caught over the middle. It's McCutcheon. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Under fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, getting a chance to show what you're about.
That was a good call.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way. And who wins this one?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
When they tried to spread it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They get to him as he throws.
Great job by the defense.
That's good defense.
3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you've got to get him on the ground. You've got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Finds the tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. This crowd, full throat, splitting the air a long day. That's caught. It's Scott. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield at St. Clair. Oh, they're after him. Inside the 45. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right, you don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job to fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressive.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in the situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
We ain't done.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on third and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Clark. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Very nice.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage on the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw at St. Clair. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now on the option. He'll toss it. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here come the Longhorns. They've got it again on offense. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. That's reeled in. It's Scott. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And here comes the offense on second down. To the air. It's St. Clair. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves on you, I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just sniff it up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They're setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winston. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Shannon. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short for the 45.
Nice.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Backed up now here, second and long. Keep it on the ground. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to fire deep. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
I got nothing to
This
say.
guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
This is a
will not be
brutal.
returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of...
Fires into the back, picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it up to 49.
We're going to lose this.
Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still...
It'll be a miracle.
First down. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's McCutcheon. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for goal lines. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Longhorns have it with a first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on first and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
We're getting blown
trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
To stay at Texas, it's tough.
Build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He throws one to the left. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Longhorns will
This is desperate time.
underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game. It's
Guys.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Grab near the marker. It's Zimmerman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to throw again. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in.
MVP.
Sometimes
okay, never mind.
Adjustments and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Mississippi State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the
We cannot afford let them score.
Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield. It's McCutcheon. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking for room. It's Clark. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Very
And
nice.
on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by
Come on,
up
Scott.
against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's St. Clair. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Shannon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
If you lose tattoos, that's okay.
Receiver.
It's up.
Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
These freshmen are stepping up.
Binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. They want to throw it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To throw, it's St. Clair. Gets it to him on the screen. On the move at the 30. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Good.
Right on.
There, they'll move the chains, and
I know you're hurt.
the 41.
but
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last one.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Big fella moving. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other side. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock.
oh, yeah.
Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. The sure hands, it's Marsh. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for room, it's Clark. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking the shot.
No, that could have been big.
What a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw at St. Clair.
Bullshit.
Right down the middle, and it just
Guys, we got to win.
his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Shoots it to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. In the red area, it's Clark. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Reads in, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights.
We got lunch.
And now the lead is extended a little further.
I mean, we lost. Most doubt.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. He's going to run it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have a first down at the 39. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got room to work. Bringing it back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Great Nick Saban offense.